Praise the Lord, everybody. This is Greg Marshall, and I'm going to show you a song today entitled, I Am So Glad That the Lord Saved Me. It is an older song. Tempo is set at 110. Some of you may be saying in the back of your mind, oh, an old song. Well, we've been together for about 10 or 11 videos. Let me just give you my opinion here. I'm going to be a little careful. I don't want to step on too many toes and have a bad attitude, but let me just tell you, for you music ministers, balance is the key. A lot of us Pentecostals, we like to have things modern and up to date, and I'm a big pusher for that. I agree. Have it up to date, but at the same time, do not forget your older generation. We do have some churches in our realm that just cater to the young people, and they don't play a lot of the older songs. A word of warning: if you play all modern songs, you will lose your older generation. And if you play all older songs, you will lose your younger generation. We need to be a people of balance. We need to be a people that can cater to every generation. I encourage you, if you have a music minister in your church that is the main music minister and all they know is the old songs, well, you need to talk with them and get some new songs in there, or if you're just someone who knows how to play all the modern songs and don't know a lot of the old songs, allow them to come up, to play one or two songs during the course of the week. Your older generation will appreciate that. Not to be putting myself up, but we've had a lot of compliments in our church, the Apostolic Gospel Fellowship. We've had a lot of compliments where some of the older people are saying, oh, we're learning new songs, but I'm so glad that they're not abandoning some of the old songs. And some people that come in from, churches that play a lot of the older songs, oh, finally we're getting some new songs. But at the same time, we do play some songs that they are familiar with. We try to cater to every generation. Balance is the key. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that to you. I want to lay that seed in your life. Balance. Balance. Let me play this song for you really quick. I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. If it had not been for Jesus, where would I be? I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. Second part. He saved me. He saved me. He saved me. He saved me. If it had not been for Jesus, where would I be? I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. Very easy. One thing I like to do with those four He saved me parts. One thing I like to do is, our church is being accustomed, I sing that for the lead. He saved me, and they come out behind me as a congregation and echo. He saved me, He saved me, He saved me. We have a little fun with it. We get the spirit of unity going. We get the spirit going because we're bringing some kind of fun with it, okay? Have fun with these old songs. Tweak them a little bit, make them sound a little bit more modern. But keep the integrity of the song because your older generation will notice, okay? All right, let's break this down really quickly. I'm going to go real quick here. I'm so glad that the Lord is your G chord, and that is G, B, D over a G in your bass. Glad that the Lord saved me. Saved, you're just jumping up to your C chord, C, E, G. Save me. Okay, just G, C, G. I'm so glad that the Lord is the same G chord, G, B, D. Glad that the Lord saved me. You resolve that on a D chord. F sharp, A, and D with a D in your bass. Save me. If it had not been, you're resolving that on the G chord again. Had not been for Jesus. That is a G7 chord with a B in your bass. Those notes are G, B, D, F with a B in your bass. Jesus, where would I be? Where would I is a C chord, C-E-G. Where would I be? And you're going to an A chord with a C sharp in your left hand. It is an A chord, a C sharp, and an E with a C sharp in your bass. I'm so glad that is the G chord again. G, B, D. Lord is the D chord again. F sharp, A, and D. Lord save me. And resolve the song on the G chord again. Okay? Second part. He saved me. He saved me. He saved me. Okay? Those first three He saved me's are just the G chords. G, B, D. Okay? And sometimes what I like to do is just, in the middle, just go from the B note up to the C. It's just something to do while you're, holding out that one little section. And the fourth He saved me is a D chord. He saved me. And that is your F sharp, A, and D with a D in your bass. He saved me. And then if it had not been for Jesus, where would I be? Is the same as it is on the top. But let me run through it real quick for you. If it had not been for, it's your G chord. Jesus is the G7th over the B. Where would I is your C chord. B is your A chord with a C sharp in your left hand. I'm so glad, which is a G chord, that the Lord, which is a D chord, saved me. Resolve it on the G chord. Okay, let's play it one more time. I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. If it had not been for Jesus, where would I be? I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. He saved me. He saved me. Let them echo. He saved me. He saved me. If it had not been for Jesus, where would I be? I'm so glad that the Lord saved me. Okay. Tempo is set at 110. Played in the key of G. I am so glad that the Lord saved me.